In 2017, Eminem unleashed a lyrical storm that would reverberate across the political landscape. His target, President Donald Trump, the controversial leader whose policies and rhetoric had divided the nation, the Freestyle, aptly named the storm, sent shockwaves through the nation. Eminem didn't hold back, delivering a scathing critique. He attacked Trump's policies, his character and his presidency with unrelenting ferocity. The message was clear. Eminem was angry and he wanted the world to know it. His words were a rallying cry for those who felt marginalized. Eminem's words were like punches, each one landing with precision and power, resonating with millions. He called out Trump's racism, highlighting the president's controversial statements and actions. He accused Trump of supporting white supremacists, a claim that struck a chord with many. Trump's response? Silence. This only fueled the fire, intensifying the public's reaction and sparking further debate. Eminem had struck a nerve, and the impact was undeniable. The battle lines were drawn and the cultural clash was set in motion, leaving an indelible mark on the political discourse. Eminem didn't just attack Trump's words, he went after his actions. He used his platform to highlight the discrepancies between what Trump said and what he actually did. Eminem's criticism wasn't just about policy, it was about integrity and leadership. Trump, he argued, was all talk and no action. He pointed out that Trump's promises often fell flat, leaving many Americans feeling betrayed and disillusioned. He criticized Trump's inaction on important issues. Eminem emphasized that the lack of progress on these critical matters was not just a political failure, but a moral one. Gun control, Puerto Rico's recovery, the opioid crisis, these were all ignored. Eminem highlighted how these issues affected real people, showing the human cost of political inaction. Instead, Trump was busy on Twitter, feuding with celebrities. His focus seemed to be on personal vendettas rather than the pressing needs of the nation. Eminem also slammed Trump for his misplaced priorities. He argued that a true leader should be dedicated to serving the people, not distracted by trivial matters. Trump seemed more interested in golfing and holding rallies than in governing. This behavior, Eminem suggested, was a clear sign of neglect and irresponsibility. This disconnect between words and actions infuriated Eminem. He saw it as a betrayal of the trust that the American people had placed in their leader. It was a betrayal of the American people, and Eminem wasn't going to let it slide. He used his music and his voice to call out these injustices, hoping to inspire change and accountability. One of Eminem's most scathing accusations was Trump's blatant hypocrisy. He called out Trump for disrespecting military veterans. This, despite Trump constantly praising himself as pro-military. Eminem saw through the facade. He exposed Trump's words as empty rhetoric. Eminem also addressed the division Trump had sown in the nation. Trump's rhetoric, he argued, was tearing the country apart. He criticized Trump's tendency to draw lines in the sand. This US versus them mentality, Eminem believed, was dangerous and deeply destructive. Eminem didn't just criticize Trump, he challenged his fans. He took a bold stance, using his platform to voice his discontent and urge his followers to take action. This wasn't just another celebrity rant, it was a passionate plea for change. He called on them to take a stand against Trump's presidency. Eminem wanted his fans to understand the gravity of the situation and to realize that their voices mattered. He believed that together they could make a difference. This wasn't just about politics, it was about right and wrong. Eminem emphasized the importance of standing up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult. He wanted his fans to engage in meaningful conversations and to think critically about the world around them. Eminem drew a line in the sand of his own. He made it clear that neutrality was not an option. By taking a stand, he was encouraging others to do the same, to choose a side and to fight for what they believed in. He made it clear that you were either with him or against him. There was no middle ground. Eminem's message was polarizing, but it was also powerful. He wanted his fans to feel the urgency of the moment. The storm wasn't just a freestyle, it was a call to action. Eminem used his lyrical prowess to convey a sense of urgency and to inspire his listeners to take action. He wanted them to feel the storm brewing and to be a part of the change. Eminem used his platform to speak truth to power. He wasn't afraid to call out those in positions of authority and to demand accountability. His words were a rallying cry for those who felt marginalized and unheard. He used his words to ignite a fire in the hearts of his fans. Eminem's passion was contagious, and it inspired many to take a stand and to fight for what they believed in. His message resonated deeply with those who were looking for a leader. The message was clear: don't just stand there, do something. Eminem wanted his fans to be active participants in the fight for justice. He believed that together they could create a movement that would bring about real change.